Hello guys, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing my 2025 plush collection. And let's start off with FNAF. I'm gonna start off with jumbos, and that means I'm starting with my only, actual real jumbo, which is the Spring Colorway Jumbo Vanny. Next we have I'm pretty sure this is 12-inch Good Stuff, Glamrock Freddy. I got this on the boardwalk a few years ago. Next, I'll be showing my Jazzwares FNAF plush, going in order of how I got them. And the first one I got was Chica. Then I got Nightmarion. Then I got Lefty. And then I got Toy Freddy. I really like the Jazzwares plush. I think they look better than Funko. I will be collecting them. I'll try to get all of them by next year, because I like them better than Funkos. But we are done with larger sized plushies, so now we are going to move on to the first game. So for FNAF 1, we start off with Freddy. We have Bonnie. Alongside Bonnie, I have this custom paper plush I made in art one day at school. It's kind of fallen apart, but I used the Plush Tubers on Break tutorial to make that. Then we have Chica and Foxy, and then my first ever custom, Endo, who is falling apart, and I need to sew him back together, but I might do that later. And before I go on to FNAF 2, I just found my Bonnie Squishmallow. This is the only Five Nights at Freddy's Squishmallow I have. But yeah, it's my favorite character from the first game. But then, we're going to start with my very small character selection from FNAF 2, which of course will grow this year, and that'll be nice. Here's another, dying custom, his head's coming off, of the purple guy. And then we have the holy grail of my entire Five Nights at Freddy's plush collection, and that is the Shadow Freddy. That is the re-release that they re-released this year, or last year. Sorry if you can hear anything outside. My neighbor's doing some yard work. And then we have my custom Shadow Bonnie. There will be another Shadow Bonnie later. That is also another custom that got a ton of views this year. But he's going to go with the more miscellaneous book characters. Well, I don't have any full, actual FNAF 3 characters. I do have an uncompleted custom of Fredbear, who's really close to being completed, but I'm just not quite there yet. He's based off the Travis Plush Productions, the Travis Plush Productions custom. I'll put a picture of it right here. But yeah, I want to finish that, and when I do, I'll do a video on it, and then I'll do the Spring Bonnie also based off of Travis, and then I'll compare those to the Jazzwares Fredbear and Spring Bonnie when those come out. Okay, this next one is FNAF 4, and I got some nice plushies. Of course, I got this one in FNAF 4, but I also bought a Funko Nightmare Freddy this year, and then I got, these years ago, the Funko Jacko Bonnie and Jacko Chica. Next we have Help Wanted. I have Dreadbear, Captain Foxy. He is a Walmart exclusive. Oh, and he's Hot Topic exclusive, and those two are Hot Topic exclusive. Then I have the Grim Foxy. And this right here is my only entirely completed wave of FNAF plush. I have the Dreadbear, the Jacko Foxy, or the Grim Foxy, the Jacko Bonnie, and Jacko Chica, and this guy, and that makes up that entire wave. It's the only wave I have fully completed. The one I'm closest to completing after that is FNAF 1, actually, where the only ones I'm missing are Toy Freddy. Only ones I'm missing are Toy Freddy, Fixed Mangle, and Golden Freddy. Okay, so next is FNAF AR, And in this, I am also looping in the one Xmart Global plush I have, my one book character I have, and then all of the random Funko like reskins, because I feel like those are probably going to end up being skins for FNAF AR. They just didn't end up becoming those. So first, I'm going to start off with one of my first FNAF plush I ever got, and he's in my first video, is VR Toy Freddy. He was in that video with High Score Toy Chica. And next ones I got were System Error Toy Bonnie and Radioactive Foxy. And he is the main protagonist of my superhero series, which I will be finishing season 2 of this year. Then we have some other FNAF AR plushies that they made of Blackheart Bonnie and Frost Balloon Boy. Then we have my one makeshift plush I have, or Xmart plush. I have a bunch of makeshift plushies, but here's my one Xmart plush of Mr. Freddy. Then I've got Santa Freddy, Snowman Chica, and dang it, I forgot his name. Elf Bonnie. And then for my one book character I made, he got tons of views this year, like I said earlier, and that is Hide and Seek Shadow Bonnie. And his head has now become kind of sideways from being in the box, which is unfortunate. But he will also be in FNAF Plush Superhero Season 2. Next up is FNAF Security Breach, starting with Glamrock Freddy. These are the soft ones, not the scratchy ones. I never got the scratchy ones. Next up is Montgomery Gator. Stand up. Then we've got Moon. Would you sit right? No. Stop knocking everyone over, Moon Man. And then we got Sun. And from Ruin, we have the Eclipse. This is the accurate Eclipse. They made another one that's a little different, but I wanted the accurate one. You can look up the other one if you want, but they made two. And this was one of the last, if not the last, plush Funko made in this size for FNAF before the license was given to Jazzwares. Next we have the Fanverse wave, starting with Candy, Pop Goes, and Blake from Pop Goes. I really wish they took out Blake and made an Ignited Freddy or something like U2's did, but this is okay. Now I'm going to do Makeshift in the order in which I got them, and most of these are slap high. First one is Colosseal Czarinator. I missed Czar. I'm not getting Czar because I didn't buy it in time. I might, if I find one online for a decent price, I might buy that. But I just might not get Czar. Here's Wes. He's missing his pistol. Actually, he is not. He's missing one of his pistols. I don't know where the other one is, but there's one. Goes in his left hand. Then we have, I think next up was Slippy. And then I think it was Mal. I think it was Amalgamation next with her cape and the World Eater. And then it was Plushatron 2.0. I really want regular Plushatron because that made my childhood. I loved that thing when I was a kid. But yeah, before I put my last makeshift plush up here, I'm gonna just show the entire FNAF related plush collection. There's the whole thing. It looks smaller than it really is, but trust me, that's a lot of money. That's like with the hex or the makeshift plushies right here. This right here alone is worth a couple $1,000. And I only spent, because they get more expensive on the aftermarket, but I only spent so about 40 on each, so 40, 80, 120, 100, so $200 with all of these. And then I also bought the who is this by? I forgot who this is by. This is by this is an emotional support demon. By, does it say who it's by? By The Click. I thought it was funny, so I bought it. And then I also have coming the Ralph and Bella cat plushies. They were one of my favorite YouTube channels from when I was a lot younger, so I thought I'd buy them for makeship, and they will be coming, I think, in the next month or so. But yeah, this is the end of FNAF. There's still some more horror games I have to get to. So don't click off yet if you want to see those, but I will give people a chance to click off after that. So starting with Bendy and the Ink Machine, I have Bendy, Boris, and Alice Angel. I also have an Edgar. I just don't know where it is. It's gone. I've looked around everywhere in here. I just can't for the life of me find it. If you want to see it, here's a picture of the one I have. But if you want to see it somewhere else, just look up a video of it. Next, I'm going to do Poppy Playtime, and first I have Huggy Wuggy, like a mini Huggy Wuggy. Then I have a red mini Huggy. This is a custom. The rest of these are customs, actually, for Poppy Playtime. Then I have a custom Dog Day plush. And then I have a half-done Boxy Boo that I still need to add the legs and the legs and head to, but it looks pretty good. I made a post about this saying this is going to be my next video, which never happened. But if you guessed right, good job. Alright. This is the end of my mascot horror part of the video. If you want to click off, I'm going to give you a chance now to do that. But if you're leaving now, thank you for watching. Alright, now I'm going to continue. Starting over here with Monster Hunt, my one Monster Hunter plush and Pokemon. Okay, so starting right here, the one Monster Hunter plush I have, and I want to get more this year, but this is the only one I have right now, is Raging Brachydios. He struggles to stand because he's top heavy. Next up is Pokemon, and before I do this, I do have a Lechonk plushie. Here's what it looks like, but I can't find it. But yeah, now starting. I'm going to start with Blastoise, because he's larger than all the others. There's Blastoise. Then we have Pikachu, Fuecoco, Sprigatito. Oh, shoot! No! Sorry about that. But, anyways, yeah, Sprigatito. And then my last one I have here is Fido. Now I'm going to move on to Sonic. Next up is Sonic, starting with my classic Sonic Jack-specific plush. Then I have my classic Tails Jack-specific plush. Then I have my Knuckles Jack-specific plush. That's classic Knuckles. Then I have Modern Shadow and Modern Eggman. One of my main goals for this year, involving Sonic, is I want to collect all of the Sene 2025 re-release Sonic plushies, consisting of Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Shadow, and Amy. And I want to get all those because I really like the look of them, and I'd probably make a plush series with those. And then I'd get a bigger Eggman, and then I'd probably just do something with these, maybe like a whole arc where they come to that reality or something. But that's something I want to do. That's actually one of my main goals. And then that's it for my entire plush collection. Sorry, I'm walking around my bed here. This is my 2026 plush collection. I do hope you enjoyed. I spent a lot of money on these. This is actually one of my bigger years for collecting since the first year I started. But, yeah, please consider subscribing if you like this kind of stuff. Because I haven't seen much growth in the last, 2 years. And I understand I don't upload very much anymore, but I want to upload more. And this stuff has just been sitting under my bed for, almost 2 years now, and I've just recently started getting it back out. So yeah, I just want to say thank you if you watched this all the way through with all the Pokemon and stuff over there. But yeah. And I also want to say, because I saw that some of my videos, I'm pretty sure, just recently turned 4 years old, which is huge. Or it's 3 or 4 years old, but still, that's crazy for me. I originally never even thought I'd make any YouTube videos. So yeah, this is big for me. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. But yeah, bye-bye.